Tesla Insurance just helped me save just over 20% on my car insurance. I'm Frugal Tesla Guy, and I'm going to show you how. When I first got my Tesla Model 3 in July of 2018, I was actually pleasantly surprised to see that my insurance did not go up much at all. In fact, from my recollection, it was less than $10. Fast forward to a little more than a year later, and my premium went up $38 a month. Now, upon calling Geico for an explanation, they told me they miscalculated just how much it cost to repair a Tesla Model 3. Now, this happened right around the time Tesla started offering insurance. However, I had been with Geico for 23 years and really never had any issues with them. I filed a few claims in those years, and all of them went smoothly, including the last one I filed for a damaged awning on our travel trailer. Because of this, I was hesitant to switch insurance providers, especially because I was going from an insurance provider I was happy with to a new company that has no track record. But after talking to my sister, who has worked with an insurance company for over 30 years, she told me to jump on the savings immediately. So let's take a look at what kind of coverage I had with Geico to begin with. Now, I had your typical coverage, which was a $500 deductible on comprehensive and collision, $100,000 per person with a $300,000 per occurrence for bodily injury liability. Now, this was also the case for uninsured and underinsured motorists. There was a $50,000 per occurrence in property damage liability. Emergency roadside service, which, side note, my father-in-law just recently purchased our Toyota Tundra, so up until now, we didn't need rental reimbursement. However, now that we're down to just those two cars, rental reimbursement needs to be added. Now, on top of that, Tesla Insurance also included $1,000 medical payments in liability for each person, which was not included in my Geico policy. So when I added rental reimbursement and the $1,000 medical payment to my policy, that bumped my 6-month premium from $780 to $810, making my monthly payment $135.03 to be exact. All right, so let's put that side by side with Tesla Insurance. Now, everything is mirrored for the most part to that of Geico. However, I recently discovered that Tesla's in-network rental reimbursement includes a $75 a day up to $2,250, which comes out to a month if you indeed get a $75 a day rental. Now, I didn't know this until I pulled the trigger and couldn't make that adjustment to my Geico premium, which was a $50 a day at a $1,500 maximum, which also comes out to a month. Now, I am thinking about bumping up the rental reimbursement to cover another month based off Tesla's track record on how much time it takes, especially for major repairs. Now, there is one thing I could not add to my Geico policy, which was an autonomous vehicle protection package, because they don't offer it. It does add $20 to my 6-month premium through Tesla, but it's actually a good thing because upon further analysis, basically, Tesla will go to battle and cover you if it's found that your autonomous vehicle is at fault. Now, how many insurance companies actually do that? The autonomous vehicle package also covers cyber identity fraud expenses, which, in a nutshell, since Teslas are connected to the network, it covers you if on the off chance your car gets hacked. They will cover up to $3,000 if your wall charger gets lost or damaged with a $50 deductible, and they will replace a lost or stolen key card or fob also with a $50 deductible. On top of that, I was also given the typical discounts, including the Elite Driver discount, airbag, and anti-theft, but since I have autopilot with full self-driving, I was also given the autopilot discount. Now, most insurance companies have yet to embrace autonomous driving as a safety feature, so this is something new in the auto insurance industry. So looking at the two identical insurance premiums, it's clear who's the winner here. With Tesla, I'm saving $23.97 per month, which comes out to $167.61 every 6 months. Now, by the way, this also includes full coverage for my wife. To be fair, I did shop around and found that all of the quotes were higher than what I was paying Geico. For the record, I got quotes from about 6 of the big names like Farmers, State Farm, and Progressive. Just like ordering your car, it's all done on their website through your account. Now go to tesla.com/insurance, click Get a Quote, and you'll be asked to log into your account. Now from there, you can also make changes to the coverage to suit your needs. Once you're done, click Purchase Policy, and before you know it, you'll receive an email with a link to your policy and an insurance card to print out. Now, if you know exactly the coverage you want, this process will take you less than 5 minutes tops. So it's a fairly painless process. In order to offer insurance, Tesla has partnered with an insurance company called State National. Now, I don't know much about them, but after some quick research, I couldn't find any red flags. Now, they're based out of Bedford, Texas in the Fort Worth area. They are licensed in all 50 states with 500 employees, also with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Now, I'm sure if I searched hard enough, I could find some dirt, but what company doesn't? Okay, great. You save some money on your insurance and the underwriting company is legit, but what about customer service? I mean, after all, Tesla has a reputation for bad customer service, so why would you consider insurance through them? Well, that's definitely a legitimate concern, and unfortunately, I can't ease your mind on that one, simply because I haven't had to file a claim, and hopefully I never need to. And number 2, I haven't been able to find any reviews on filing a claim with Tesla Insurance. So it's still too early, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time before we start seeing reviews. Now, that all being said, I did have to call Tesla Insurance customer service twice, and both times I was on hold for less than a minute, and the reps were very knowledgeable and were able to answer all of my questions without hesitation. Now, the reason I called the first time was to add my wife to the policy. That wasn't an option online. I also asked if you could add another car to the policy, even if it's not a Tesla. And they said yes, but there's a 1-month waiting period to even get a quote. So it does sound like if you want, you might be able to have both or all of your cars, even if not all of them are Teslas, covered with one insurance company, and in this case, Tesla Insurance. I'm absolutely thrilled that I was able to save money on my car insurance, especially after the big increase on my Geico plan. Now, even though I was able to save, it's important to remember that everyone is going to get different results. Some may save more, while others may end up getting a quote higher than what their current premium is. So if you live in California or you're just waiting for coverage in your state, I recommend doing more research by shopping around and finding out what others have experienced. Now, I recommend you start with fellow YouTuber Tesla Joy. She was one of the first people to jump on board with Tesla Insurance and documented not only her experience, but also took an in-depth look at the policy and what it covers. Now, I'll be sure to post links to her videos in the description below. Once again, I want to make it clear that Tesla Insurance may not be for everyone. It all depends on your driving history. At the end of the day, I don't feel any remorse switching companies, and quite honestly feel better to have insurance with a company that completely understands electric cars and sees not only their value on the roads, but the level of safety as well. Only time will tell at this point as to just how reliable Tesla Insurance will be, but I feel confident that they will prove to be a good option, eventually allowing them to begin expanding to all 50 states. And my projection is that more than 50% of all Tesla owners will make the switch. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. If so, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, you can help support this channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Now, as always, thank you so much for watching and stay positively charged.